Time is measured by clocks and watches. But for me, time equals life and life equals time. Hello and welcome to the School of Life. My name is chiomaagwunobi, your status quo disruptor. So, if time equals life, then it means time wasted equals life wasted. Time spent equals life spent. And time invested equals life invested. Now, you may wonder, what is time wasted? Time wasted is that time completely exhausted on things that add absolutely no value to you, that contribute in no way to the big visions and the dreams of your life. So it's like taking a seed and throwing it out the window. That is time wasted. Time spent is taking time and burning it on some activity or something that may give you pleasure, may seem interesting, may entertain you, something that may give you instant gratification, but does not in any way add towards long-term return and doesn't add any long-term value or contribute towards your dreams or visions or goals or aspirations in life. Now that is time spent. So that's like taking your seed and eating it. So you enjoy it, it's delicious and gives you some nutritional value, but hey, you will not get any more benefit beyond what you have gotten from it. Now, time invested is now taking your time as a seed and planting it in the soil. Now watering it as well and doing all the things you need to do to ensure that it now grows to become a tree from which you can harvest fruits and more seeds and have, long-term benefits from it. So it's now giving yourself to activities and things that contribute towards your big vision, your big goals, your big dreams that have long-term investments in your life. So time equals life. Life equals time. Now, the amazing thing about time is that time is constantly on the move. Time is in motion. It's constantly moving, which is why the future you once saw as being so far away is now here today. So remember when we used to say Vision 2020 and it looked like, oh my goodness, 2020 is so far away. Guess what? 2020, which was once a future, is now the present. And in about 4 months to come, 2020 will become the past. So time is constantly on the move. The question is, are you on the move as well? Now, what determines whether you're moving with time are the activities you're carrying out and how you are spending time, whether you're spending time, wasting it, or investing it. That is what determines how you move alongside time. So I'm going to ask you this. What are you doing with your time? In essence, I am asking, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing? What activities are you engaging yourself in? Are you surfing the internet aimlessly just to entertain yourself? You're spending time. Oh, you know all the information there is to know about what's going on in other people's life. You're busy watching what every other person has put their effort and invested their time to create and put on the internet as content producers and providers. But what are you doing? What are you doing with that information? Meanwhile, that time and that data could be used to learn a skill or add some form of value to yourself. What are you doing with your time? So the next time you're going to have that aimless argument, you're going to get involved in that very useless gossip, remember me saying this, that is time wasted. The next time you're just going to surf the internet aimlessly, remember me saying this, that is time wasted. The next time you're just going to roll on your bed from one end to the other, that is time wasted. And the next time you're going to complain about your situation, instead of taking that time, that energy, that emotion into looking for solutions and trying to be a problem solver rather than a pity party planner, remember me saying this, that is time wasted. Every single second that goes by on the clock, every time the clock ticks, is a piece of your life gone by. A piece you will never, ever get back. So what are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your life? Are you investing? Are you wasting? Or are you spending? Become an investor of time, and in essence, become an investor of life. This is the School of Life. I am your status quo disruptor, Chiomaagwunobi. Please take out time, which definitely is time invested, to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all of our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, chiomaagwunobi1. I'll be waiting to read from you, waiting to also have those conversations with you. Till I see you next week, check out my website, www.chiomaagwunobi.com. Bye-bye.